Hey, what is going on, everybody? Jerma here with a Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary. And tonight, gonna be playing as the demo knight, well, the half demo knight, with the Zatoichi, the double-barreled grenade shotgun, and the shield thing that makes you take less fire damage. You know the deal. Anyways, we're gonna be playing Team Fortress 2 in the background while we go over a couple of things. And this is something that I was taking a shit, and I was thinking of. I just thought about this. I don't know why. See, if you go watch my bathroom creativity video, sometimes I just sit on the can and I'm just like, you know what? Who was the strongest dinosaur to roam the earth? Was it the T-Rex? No, it was probably the Stegosaurus. And then I go off for a little while and I eventually get up and I'm done going to the bathroom, so I go and do other things. But this video is going to talk about the physical realm. It's going to talk about physical media, physical mediums. And if in our lifetimes, at least in my lifetime, some of you guys are a little bit younger than me, but in my lifetime, will I see the end of most physical media? Now, right off the bat, I do not mean, this video is not going to touch upon, oh, will we ever have a flying car and teleportation from fucking Pizza Hut to my bedroom so I can get extra cheese? No, that's not the purpose of this video. What I'm talking about in this video is mostly video games, TV, movies, art, music, anything that can be classified under the, quote, media name. And I personally think, yes, I think in the next 20 to 40 years, when I'm dead, when they're burying me and the guy's at the funeral and he's, you know, the priest or whatever it is, the rabbi, he's standing there with the book in his hand and he's going, oh, dearly beloved, we're gathered here today, Jerma choked on an apple and he puked and died. And whenever that happens, I think the priest is going to be reading from like a digital book. It's not going to be like the Bible. It'll be like the Digi-Bible. All the people there are going to have their iPhones out with their favorite memories of me. Everything is going to be digital, I think, within the next 100 years. I don't think there'll be any real physical stuff left in the world that's classified as media. And the reason that I think this way is some basic things, and well, not really basic things, some pretty major things that have happened over the last few years. And if you want to take a look into the movie and TV realm, stuff like Netflix has come into power. Blockbuster Video is out of business. Who remembers Blockbuster Video and Hollywood Video? Those places are either crumbling or they're dead already. I remember going into Blockbuster when I was a little kid and renting a movie or a video game or a TV show. It was like $9 and you had it for 4 days or 5 days. And if you didn't bring it back on time, each day you didn't bring it back, they charged you a bunch of money as a late fee. So you'd walk into Blockbuster with $50 to $60 in fees. I remember my family didn't go to a certain Blockbuster for 2 or 3 months straight because we owed them hundreds of dollars in late fees. We eventually did end up paying them, but it was one of those situations where, oh shit, no, we're not going to go to this Blockbuster. Let's go somewhere else. We owe them a ton of money. That's over. Blockbuster's gone forever. And I think you're going to see a lot of these other companies follow suit. Not just in the TV world. We're talking newspapers. Newspapers, you can go get any form of news from online. You can go to the Wall Street Journal at the click of your finger. You don't need to have them deliver you a newspaper anymore when you can go get the front page in 2 seconds from your iPhone. All these places are starting to go, oh, nobody wants a newspaper. Nobody wants movies rented from a VHS. Nobody wants this stuff anymore. There are some. I'm not going to say there are. I mean, my father still reads the newspaper, but my father's also an old guy. You know, older people like to read the newspaper. I watch my father. He takes his fingers, he licks his finger, and he's like, "Oh, let me get to the sports section." That's just the way it's a thing that's still there. That's nice to sit by the fire and read a newspaper. I get that. I don't think it's going to be a thing in 100 years. I don't see why it would be a thing in 100 years. And even if you move away from something like media, you move to something as important and as completely societal changing as currency. How many of you guys have heard of Bitcoin? Bitcoin is not even real money. It's not paper money. It's not Abraham Lincoln, a $5 bill, oh, Lincoln. It's a completely digital currency that has been getting a lot more value as of recent years. Will we see the end of something as far as paper money? Well, I mean, we already kind of have been seeing that. I'm holding in my hand right now. I'm clicking it on the table. This is a debit card. This is a credit card. This is not money. This is like electronic. Hey, I promise there's money in this account, even though it's like a bunch of numbers. It's already sort of started. And what's next? What's going to be the next step in this sort of digital undertaking that the entire world is starting to adapt to? Movies. Are we going to go to movie theaters anymore? Will we just get them piloted directly from a satellite into our TVs? Like, kind of can already happen with pay-per-view. I mean, that was pay-per-view. We used to be, you had to call them. You used to have to call the company and be like, hey, I'd like to order WWF WrestleMania 2001. And you'd go to that channel, and the channel would be, like, scrambled. You could still watch it. You could still watch WWF WrestleMania, like, 1997. But it was a scrambled mess, and you'd used to sit there and try to, like, mess with it a little bit to see if you could see Hulk Hogan's face, body slam Andre the Giant. Like, that's gone. Now you just fucking watch WrestleMania, you click one button, and you're done. And the final question that I want to pose in this video, the last thing that I want to say is it too much? Are we going to get to a point where this turns into actually a bad thing? Where people become so entwined with technology and so entwined with the digital world that we turn into the fat people from WALL-E. Like, we're all sitting in these hover chairs and we just like, yeah, feed me my bacon tube. And then the bacon tube comes over and fills you up and you're like, delicious. Is that going to happen? Are we going to, is the world going to turn into WALL-E? You know what I mean? It's like, it could get out of hand. But I don't know, I'd like to see what you guys have to say about it. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Keep the discussion going. That's going to wrap up the video, guys. I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. And take care, everybody.